If you like spicy Indian food the way I do, then you're gonna love tandoori chicken. Spicy and crispy on the outside, tender and succulent on the inside. And today I'm gonna show you how to make this flavorful chicken dish that's both low carb and keto friendly. Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, I am Chris Gibson, and this is Chris Gibson Live, where we help you look good, feel good, and live good. And part of living good and feeling good and looking good is having access to healthy but flavorful dishes. No, not all healthy versions of food have to taste bad, and today's version of tandoori chicken is going to knock your socks off. So if you like delicious food that is good for you, then hit that like button and let's get cooking. Now for tandoori chicken, you are going to need 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken. This is how much this marinade will cover. You can use leg quarters, drumsticks, thighs, or chicken breasts. Today we're gonna use split chicken breasts simply because they're easier for me to work with on camera, and any piece that you choose to use for this dish is gonna come out just fabulously great. You're also gonna need 1.5 cups of yogurt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but you can use vegetable oil if you'd like to use vegetable oil. 2 teaspoons of grated ginger. You can use the powdered spiced ginger, but it doesn't have as much flavor in the marinade. It doesn't marinate into the chicken as quite the level as the fresh ginger will do. So I highly recommend that you use fresh ginger. 1 cup of chopped onion, 5 cloves of garlic minced. Now you're going to need 3 tablespoons of tandoori spice. You can use the pre-mixed spice. I get this from the Spice House, mail order spices, because I like my spices to be really pure and good, but a Spice House will have this mixture, or you can make your own tandoori spice mix. For that you'll need 3 teaspoons of garam marsala spice, 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder or kashmiri chili powder, 1 tablespoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now to make this marinade, it's very simple. You can put all these ingredients into a food processor or blender and blend until it's well. It's gonna be very, very soupy, but it's a marinade, so it should be soupy, right? So you will mix these together for a minute, maybe 2 minutes, just to make sure that all of the hard ingredients like the onion and the ginger are well mixed together. So again, let's go through this quickly. 1.5 cups of yogurt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, or you can use vegetable, 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of grated ginger. Don't use the dry kind, the dry spice kind, it won't work as well. 1 cup of chopped onion, 5 cloves of garlic minced, tandoori pre-mixed spice, or the mixture of 3 teaspoons of garam marsala spice, 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder or kashmiri powder, 1 tablespoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You're gonna mix all these together and you're gonna put it over the chicken and let it marinate again overnight to up to 2 days before you cook it. All right, after your chicken is marinated overnight, we're ready to go, right? So you're gonna preheat that oven to 350, and you can use a roasting pan with a rack, or you can use a glass dish. Today we're using a roasting pan with a rack so that we get a good char and good kind of crispy outside to the chicken, both sides of the chicken. So that's what we're gonna use. You want to shake off the excess marinade off of the chicken and arrange the chicken on the rack where it's probably going to touch, that's fine, but just as, you know, if it fills the pan, that's perfectly okay. But arrange the chicken, and then we're going to drizzle that chicken with olive oil. And the reason we're drizzling olive oil on the chicken is to help crisp that outside as it's baking at this 350 degrees. You're going to bake that for 20 minutes. Then you're going to take the chicken out, and we're gonna turn it over and marinate both sides with the leftover marinade. Then we're gonna bake it another 20 minutes, and we're gonna take the chicken out of the oven, and we're going to marinate the tops only, drizzle with olive oil again, and turn the heat up to 450 degrees. The reason we're gonna do that is we want to really brown and crisp that outside of the chicken because the interior part of the chicken should be at 165 degrees by now and done. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to give char. If you're doing this on your barbecue grill, and I highly recommend you try this on the grill, you're gonna get that char from the hot coals or the gas jets or whatever you're using, whatever type of grill. You'll get this, but to get it in the oven, you have to do the 450 degrees. Now, you gotta watch it. You don't want to burn the chicken. So 10 to 15 minutes max and should do just fine. Now I suggest that you serve this with a few lemon wedges as garnish on top of it. The lemon flavors from the lemon go right into the flavor of the chicken already, and it makes it really very beautiful to present. Now I'm gonna try a bite of this. I have been waiting on it all afternoon. It smells so good in here. Oh, it's delicious. It's really good. I cannot wait for you to try this recipe out. Now, I suggest that you serve it with yellow rice, or saffron rice is also equally good. Roasted potatoes and curried mashed potatoes also go very well with this dish. If you like this recipe, please by all means share it out and like the video for me. Leave comments on how it turned out for you and leave me ideas for more recipes that you would like to know that are healthy and delicious for you. If you haven't subscribed, please do that too as well. Now I'm gonna put a couple of videos right over here where I think you'll find some more recipes that you find delicious. So please, do me a big favor, hit that little notification bell, and I'll see you over on the next one.